Hello, I'm your host, John Ryan, and this is the Predictive Playbook for Monday, June 21st, 2021, and we're going to talk a little Major League Baseball on this brief show. It's a quick hitting show. We give out a free pick, and one that I like quite a bit. It's not a free pick like throwing a dart at a board and saying, like, I think I'll just give this out. This is actually a premium 4-unit pick, and it's backed by a betting angle. That's why we call it the betting angle of the day, and this matchup is Cleveland versus Chicago Cubs. And in this matchup, we have two teams here that are vying for the playoffs, really. You got Cleveland at 39-30, and the Chicago Cubs in the Central Division right now, leading that division, 40-32 record. And they are 4 games ahead of both St. Louis and Cincinnati, and they are tied with the Milwaukee Brewers and only the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are arguably the bottom feeder of the Major League Baseball season this year, unfortunately for their fan base, is 14 games out of the lead from Chicago Cubs. So this takes on a pretty important game tonight, given that Cleveland is in the Central Division of the American League and trail the Chicago White Sox by 2.5 games through their 69 games so far this season. So we are coming up on the halfway point of the Major League Baseball season, and now the games, each series as we get further and further down the line take on greater and greater meaning, and then it's going to become more and more exciting as we get along. So in this game, we have betting against favorites between minus 125 and minus 175 using the money line. And in this game, the team that we're betting on is coming off a game in which they won the game but had 4 or fewer hits. And the favorite that we're betting against is on a tremendous fielding streak, 15 or more games, committing no more than 1 error in any one of them. And I can tell you the Cubs are on a 19-game streak, so that's satisfied right there. But betting against this hot fielding team gives you 60% winners on a 30-20 record over the last 5 seasons. The $100 bettor that has backed this angle and been disciplined to bet $100 on each game has made a profit of $1,125 and a terrific 17% ROI. 66% winning bets on a 33-17 run line record over the last 5 seasons. So we're getting even better here betting the run line. And $1,850 for the run line bettor per $100 bet. $1,980 in profit, and even better, 28% ROI. All told, you want to bet on the Cleveland Indians tonight. Either 50% money line, 50% run line, or you just simply bet the run line using the Cleveland Indians. Now, they won't be plus 1.5. I wouldn't recommend that. It's going to be too much vig in this matchup. I would definitely just take the money line with the Cleveland Indians as a 4-unit premium best bet. And one little thing I can tell you about Savali, who's pitching for Cleveland. He's now basically the ace with Bieber out of the lineup and other injuries to the pitching staff, including the bullpen. But he's a guy that is not your typical pitcher. He legitimately has a fastball, slider, curve, cutter, split. And what was the pitch I didn't mention? The changeup. He does not throw a changeup, which is a very rare phenomenon in Major League Baseball. But the reason that he does not throw a changeup is because those other pitches are just so phenomenally good. And he mixes them up with the same arm slot. It's very difficult to pick up his sinking fastball versus the cutter or even the splitter that he throws. For example, June 16th, he pitched at home against Baltimore through 28 fastballs, which have heavy sinking action that have a tendency to tail in on right-handed batters. And when he's getting more ground balls than fly balls, outs, he's on a run, and he's going to be very effective when he does that. And I obviously think he's going to do that a lot tonight with the Cubs. You're going to see a lot of ground balls at Wrigley Field tonight. He also, in that game at home against Baltimore, threw 12 sliders, 18 curves, 25 cutters, and 13 splitters. And the splitter is the pitch that really keeps batters off balance. Not ironically, he actually is throwing less splitters now, and he's actually throwing more cutters So that must be some strategic development with the pitching coach and the staff where they think he's more effective, and certainly it has worked. But at any given time, you still, as a batter, have to be aware of that splitter. You also have to be aware of a cutter, a curve, a slider, and then a heavy sinking fastball, which is significantly above average at the Major League Baseball level. And that's why I like this team tonight. I like the Cleveland Indians with him on the hill, backed by the angle of the day. And now we're tying in two different handicapping methods. You've got the fundamental pitching analysis, and now we have the technical betting angle. So you're getting a bigger taste of what it is that I go through for every single game that I release to my premium clients. And a lot of the reason why over time these plays win and why my clients win over the course of a season. So that'll be it for today's show. And here is my recent track records. We lost with the Sixers last night, but we had the over in the Clippers-Suns game 1. So we went 1-1 there, but we're still hitting at a very high level in the NBA. I believe I'm number 2 at Sportsmemo in the NBA. I'll have a play for the NBA tomorrow for sure. I've already targeted it. It's a no doubt. It will be up. And I also have a 4-unit play in the NHL, which you can see 78% and a 24% ROI in the NHL playoffs this year. So you can get that play today for just $9. If you go over to sportsmemo.com right now, it's $9 for that play. And I highly recommend it because it's a play I absolutely love. So for the Predictive Playbook, myself, and everybody at sportsmemo.com, may all the wins be yours.